Y'all niggas got me hot.
That even brings me to a new topic, like, cause I remember the what was the musical called? In the Heights.
Yeah, that one.
In the Heights. There was a lot of backlash.
It was a good film, but
it was very light skinned.
Yeah, it basically they basically people complain that they showed no representation to Afro Latinos.
Something Gina Rodriguez would like.
They showed no representation to Afro Latinos, and a lot of Afro Latinos are speaking out and says, like, a lot of the world, when they think of Latino, they just think of people that look like Jennifer Lopez, people that look like Sha'carri, and a lot of the times in these countries,
they look at us.
They like, for example, a perfect example, Brazil. Most Brazilians look like us.
Yeah, Amara La Negra.
I think she's Cuban.
She's Cuban, but she's still Hispanic.
Yeah, she's Hispanic. Yeah, Amara La Negra, the one with the Afro in it. Yeah. She's an Afro Latina, but a lot of the representation that Afro Latinas get in the media, look, Latinas get in the media, is just people that look like Jennifer Lopez and not those people. So.
But like, even the movie is sad because like, how are you basing a movie about Washington Heights when Washington Heights is purely dominated by Afro Latinos? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Like, you have all these light people, all these white passing Latinos supposed to be living in Washington Heights when Washington Heights is supposed to be actually Afro Latino dominated. It doesn't make sense, like stuff like that. I've been seeing it with shows, representation, everything. At this point, I'm just tired of everything, honestly, because it's going to be the same thing every single day.
It will.
In terms of representation in media?
Yeah.
Man,
representation in media, I don't care for that anymore. Honestly, because I know for myself, when I do make my shows and my movies, I am going to represent my people well. But I feel like Jordan Peele.
Yeah, but I feel like the reason why it's going to change because there are more of us in those fields.
Yeah.
But I was even having a conversation with someone about how much power actors have, and we were having a conversation about why don't film executive why are there more people, black people in the executive roles in film to make decisions? But somebody was telling me that we have to start not necessarily putting blame on actors, but like highlighting actors, because Hollywood is a star-driven industry. Certain actors, how many times have you heard actors say, this is the dream project, I fought for this project to come out? So if you're fighting for these projects, why aren't there more of the people, why are there more of your people in these certain projects? Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes when it comes to, like, let's say there's a light-skinned actress, right? Yeah. And she'll go for a role that's designed for a dark-skinned woman.
Oh, like This Is Us, or what's that movie again? This Is Us, or Us?
Why do they hate or something?
Yeah, the hate they give.
Yeah, the hate you give. Amanda Stenberg.
Yeah, that was a black girl, bro.
That one that screams about diversity.
But yeah, so like, why can't you use your stardom to leverage a position where you can get somebody into the role? Or you could, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, of course, the executive have the final say. But at the end of the day, if a high grade actor says, I want this and that, they're gonna at least bend the ear to listen.
But deep, you don't even need to be a high grade actress or actor, because look at Marseille Martin from Blackish, a 16-year-old dark skinned girl who's actually making a show about dark skinned roller skating girls on Disney Channel and getting actual roller skaters who are dark skins. Like, I just feel like some people, they want to talk about how they do this. I get it. Hollywood is hard to get your stuff out there. Like, you have to be in the industry, or you have to be buddy with certain people. But at the same time, if we've got someone like Marseille Martin, who's 16-year-old, actually fighting for representation in Hollywood, and who's actually got a show greenlit in Hollywood, like, I feel like some people, I don't want to blame it on the producers and the production all the time. I just feel like some people just don't care. Like, if it's working in their favor, they'll take it. They don't want to fight for anybody else, because they may be like, if I fight for somebody, maybe I'll get blackballed, or maybe they don't want to use me again. Let me just focus on myself. I get it. We're brought into this world by ourselves. We're brought into this world to succeed for ourselves. But sometimes you just have to help the people around you. That's why I always bring back to Zendaya. She said she wants to create a space for dark-skinned women to get roles that she doesn't deserve of.
It's actually big of her to say something like that, to be honest.
But I'm happy that Marseille Martin is doing what she's doing.
Yeah, 100%. Got support.
There's one more thing on a side note, on a brighter note. There's one conversation I wanted to have on film about Mr. Tyler Perry. Now, the reason why I would have a conversation about Tyler Perry,
because I'm so confused. What did this man do this week?
No, he didn't do nothing. I decided, you know what? Because I see, Tyler Perry skits trending on Twitter. So I said, you know what? Let me sit down. Let me watch a couple Tyler Perry films. I watched Why Did We Get Married?
I love that.
I watched that a few weeks ago.
I watched what's the Temptation?
Fighting Temptation.
It's the one
Temptation of
it's one of Kim
Confession or
Kardashian.
something.
Yeah.
One of Kim Kardashian in it.
Yeah, that
I
one.
watched that one, and then I think I'm not gonna cap. I tried to watch one of his series. I think it was the Oval.
God forbid.
I tried to watch one of those. I
watched the first 5 minutes of
the-
that.
I haven't
that-
watched it at all.
that was abysmal. But I want to understand what is appealing about this guy in terms of his film, because for me, yeah, this guy is a trauma merchant. This guy capitalizes of the trauma of black women, or even black relationships in general. Every movie is a chaotic black relationship. So why do we like why him?
Do you know what?
Why him?
Let me be real, yeah. Okay, cool. I get it can be a lot, and yes, it gets repetitive. But at the same time, like a lot of these directors do is they base it off their own lives. Yeah, and clearly this is what he grew up in a hood. You know what I'm saying? So clearly this is what he's seen. And you know, I'm not gonna put my business out there, but I understand. Like watching a lot of his movies, I can relate to. So after I watch them, it's like I hear it, like it just hits home.
Okay, I get that.
And it brings comedic sense. It kind of makes what happened in our day-to-day life. Even if I'm in Britain and that's in America, it still happens.
Okay, I get that. But at the same time, it's like you are a screenwriter / actor / director, whatever you want to call yourself. But you have a job to like bring new things into this world. Yes, you can base stuff off your life, but at the same time, you have an imagination. Be creative yourself. Not every day people want to be represented as abusive or black people struggling or we're always in the ghetto or something like that. I feel like you can like certain stuff can be off your life. I feel like his earlier works, yes, I liked his earlier works because I was like, okay, cool. Like Diary of a Mad Black Woman,
those ones I watched.
plays.
Those ones I watched.
Those ones are calm, but I'm like having elements of all these dysfunctional families in his TV shows and in his films. I just don't like it because I don't watch movies and I don't watch shows to be like, oh, that's really sad for them. Like, I might watch a drama, but I want it to be something like it's not real. Like you get it, because I like TV. Like, I feel like people are forgetting. A lot of people of today are forgetting that TV and movies and everything is supposed to be escape from reality. We're not trying to see us mirrored in every little thing so much. Like, I feel like certain shows do a good job at it. Like, let's say Euphoria or like even the new Gossip Girl, they do good. They do like a good job at like showing us like mental health and like how we kind of behave and how people like. Even I May Destroy You. Let me go to that. I literally watched this week again, like because I watched it last year and I was like, let me watch it again because she just won an award. And then I was watching it and I was like, different elements of the show, it was even like highly like put on. Like, let's say one of the guys on the show, her friend who she lives with, he's battling with loneliness, and she didn't make that the forefront of the whole show. You just saw elements of it, like him by himself. Like you saw scenes where she'll walk in and say, oh hi, and he's by himself. Then you start wondering, oh wow, why is he by himself? Oh, that's like me, that's how I feel. Like stuff like that I like, but when it's the focus of the whole entire series, I'm like, no, I can't do it.
No, my thing is about Tyler Perry. Well, first and foremost, to go off your point, a lot of people conflate relatability with quality. And the thing is, just because I can relate to something, that means it's a good. And granted, you want to feel empathy for these characters, and you know, having something that relates to the characters will kind of make your viewing experience better to a degree. But my thing about Tyler Perry movies is this: one, we spoke about the chaos, but then two, what I don't like, especially I'm gonna use Why Did I Get Married as an example. There's so much chaos in the movie that it becomes funny. But then when you try to teach me a moral lesson at the movie, I think you're insulting my intelligence.
There was a moral of the whole film.
No, do you remember the whole 80-20%? And then I
really thought that was a comedy movie.
No, they was
It's
trying
a
to
comedy, no?
No, but they tried to teach you a moral lesson about every.
Small. They were trying to add it in, but you know,
Nah,
most time it's a
F that. I'm
comedy.
so
What
sorry.
was the lesson?
No, because remember Jill Scott's character, how she finds a new man. So if you look at last season, it's like, I prayed to God for a new man, and God gave me him, and then I'm like,
I did like that she found a new man.
And he was fine.
No, but the problem is, maybe it's just the film and television to be coming out. I was like, her character, was like, I know it was supposed to be funny, but her character was unbelievably naive, and then the thing is, she was saying that, like, I found strength from myself. No, you didn't. Another man came and saved you.
Let's be real.
Another
now.
man came and saved you. No, let's be real.
There is naive women like that out there. Let's what the Love Island. We've seen Kaz. There's naive people in this world. Let's not go there.
But
please.
the thing is,
That's true.
No, but the thing is, it's like cool. She was like, because at the end of the movie, she was like, oh, I did this for myself. You know, I prayed, I worked on myself, and I got a new man. No, if you look at the movie, what happened? That is not what happened. Your husband left you. This guy you don't know came and saved you, took you to the top of the mountain. You talked about your feelings, then got you a new job, then made you think you're beautiful. You didn't save yourself.
No, but you're seeing it the wrong way.
You didn't save yourself.
No one.
A Superman came and whooped and
deeper than that, you know. Sometimes you need someone just to give you a little push, and you know what it is. At the end of the day, she could have rejected him. She could have done a lot of other things, but instead she went with it. She helps. He helped her work on herself. Obviously, sometimes working on herself is not just you can't do it by yourself. Sometimes you actually need help, and she wasn't the smallest of girls, isn't it? She needs to go gym. She needs to work out, and he has got a fit body. He helped her. Like sometimes you need someone to push you. There was no one around her. What was she gonna rely on? Like obviously she was talking to God as well. God was probably motivating her as well to keep going because she didn't give up. She could have gave up. She could have said no. Then 20 days I'm not doing that. She didn't. Yeah. Sometimes it's just deeper than that. Like I get like the things, the whole comedy and all that stuff. Yeah. But I feel like I watched it many times, like disgusting amount of times. Yes, I like Tyler Perry.
Shame is
Shoot me. I don't care. Listen, yeah. I just feel like even you watch it enough times, you just see there's always deeper meanings to it.
Listen, big up. The person I was talking to about is big up Akuya Daniela. She has a YouTube channel called Town of Taria. She analyzes bare films. One of these days she's going to be on the show because I actually, that was the person I was talking to Tyler Perry about. And then me and her kind of share the same views about just Tyler Perry's movie. But my thing is, I don't understand how this guy has a chokehold on the community with his films.
Because
it's like rubbish TV.
I can't lie. I'll just be very real. His things are not quality.
No, at all.
But he is one of the people who brought a lot of black people get a lot of black people to jobs.
Taraji P. Henson, Idris Elba.
He's done a lot for the community. That's why he has a chokehold on the black people. There's a lot of people that didn't get jobs or didn't have nowhere to go, but he gave people light.
That's why I was saying I'm grateful for him. Like honestly, Tyler Perry, I can't believe I used to say this when I was younger. That I used to look up to this guy so much. I love Tyler Perry. Disgustingly. But then when it got to like 2010s and after like secondary school, I started realizing his shows. But I'm like, I'm happy that he did bring these people. But all I say, I just need him to have a writer's room. He needs help with that script. He needs help with them sets because like I'm happy that you have your own set.
Yeah.
But they are disgusting. They look so fake.
His movies his TV shows are diabolical. His TV sets are diabolical. But
no, because back in the day they were good.
Do you know
back in the day.
Yeah, the Why Did Get Married 1 and 2, I actually loved them.
And the sitcoms House of Pain.
House of Pain was lit. Yeah, what happened to his sets? Because I can't. I stopped watching after House of Pain. I don't watch his new stuff, so I can't talk on him now.
I watched one of his new stuff. His sisters, like, it's just the writing is terrible.
Oh my god! I saw clips of that on TikTok.
No, literally, I was watching Sisters, and my friend told me he was watching the first episode. 5 minutes into it, I was like, why am I seeing some of these cheeks? Why? Like, he has an obsession with sex. He literally has an obsession with sex. I'm so sorry. Because every little thing, somebody has to be beaten. His movies, what do you call it? A fourth of Grays. Why did I need to see sex?
I haven't seen that film yet, but I heard it was shit, so I didn't bother.
It's disgraceful.
See, that's why I didn't.
Like, it was a good concept, but poorly written out. And the thing about Tyler Perry movies, the thing about black movies, I'm like, why are they so long? Like, Why Did I Get Married was like 2 hours.
I loved each and every minute of it. Wait, which one?
Like
one or two? Because
the first one.
First one, I loved it when she smacked him in the head. I said,
I'm sorry, I can't. The only time we can watch 2 hour movies, like if it's an action or like Marvel or something, or Batman or something.
No, I can watch a 2 hour movie where the script is good.
No, not like that one. Not something like that. Why Do I Get Married? Why is that 2 hours?
Because there's many parts of it in it.
I'm telling you,
you have to see her come up in life.
I know people are going to say I'm anti-black for this.
Go on, say it.
A lot of black movies back in the day, why were they so long?
Oh no, that's true, you know.
No, because Love Jones, what do you got, Poetic Justice, why are they 2 hours long? I'm like, do you guys not know how to like start a film, climax, then end it?
To be real,
I
actually liked it.
No, because like they'll be like, it'll come to the end, you'll think it's the end. Everybody's happy now. Next minute, there's another 45 minutes to go. I'm like, what's the reason?
That feeling still.
No.
There was always more I want to watch. I love
It's
my
because
old
I watch them
movies.
now, so I'm just deep in it. And because of film and TV, we understand when something
Oh,
needs to
yeah.
end.
You don't do
That's why I
that.
say I blame that course because I can't even
No,
watch
I
certain
can't.
movies.
Maybe that's the reason why I can't watch. Because
can't watch certain
I am
movies.
super analytical and stuff. When I was watching that movie, I was like, no, it's funny, but I'm like, you see, if it was chaos, I can't lie. I'm so sorry. Fuck your moral message. I wasn't trying to hear it. I was there for the noise. I was not there for that. But trust me, we will have another in-depth discussion about Tyler Perry because
Please, I don't want to speak about that man again.
no, trust
We
me,
will.
we will.
Yeah, don't
we
hit my
will.
man.
At one point in time, we will.
Tyler Perry.
We will talk about. I'll come with my research and all
He
of that
has
stuff.
set the black community back 200 years.
Oh, facts, big facts.
No, but his family, big happy family and stuff made me so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to get my family together.
Have you
Like a
seen
big-
his Halloween movie?
What, Medea's
Medea
Halloween? I can't lie, it was very shit, but
I
still
thought that was a
watched it.
TV show. Do
I was
you
very
know?
confused.
You can tell when something is a TV show and when something is a movie.
Personally, if it's a light, isn't it?
Yeah, the lighting, the camera work, the editing. Oh God.
I'm sure that was short one. It was short, innit? And the fact that it was even two. I was
Bruv, his
confused.
sets
Fair,
look-
please.
his TV
I love Medea, but the Halloweens could go. Medea goes to jail, yeah.
Medea Goes to Jail was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my gosh.
How you watch it? No.
Nope.
Okay, no, okay. He's 2000 stuff you
Yeah,
need to watch.
those ones are
Don't watch
good.
anything after. Okay, watch Big Happy Family. That was a good
Yeah.
movie. That's the last good one, but that was in 2011.
Wait, I get me something Big Happy Family and Family Reunion. I like those two.
Family Reunion, I haven't watched. That's the. I swear that's the.
There's one with-
That's the stage one. I swear.
No. There's two versions. Both of each of them is two
Okay,
versions.
if
a stage
there's
version and a
one
movie version.
Tyler Perry movie you want to recommend to the people that you actually
Medea
like,
Goes to Jail.
huh?
That is funny.
Yeah,
Medea Goes to Jail.
that one. I have to
Medea Goes
agree.
to Jail. Is that the same one as you?
You know, because you said that one already, I'm gonna say, but I can't lie. Diary of Man Black Woman.
I
yeah,
can't watch that again.
I have to. Do you know? It's when
I watched it last week.
it's when when she threw him into the bathtub and he hit his head first.
Jesus. No, it's when Medea came into the house and tore up the girl's stuff.
Oh yeah, what's this? Don't change the nails.
Oh God.
This is mad.
They
This-
see what
But
she's too
Medea is
much.
funny. Medea
She's
is
too funny.
But I still can't believe that's Tyler Perry. It's like, because how can somebody that writes rubbish stuff like that be so funny when
Call the po-po ho.
Exactly. You got the pop. You got the remember the car chase? Jesus. That was the maddest car chase I've ever seen.
It's too
For
funny.
2 hours,
Oh, this.
you can drive an old woman.
But anywho,
So as I was saying, anyway, what do you call it? With the baby situation, I believe, personally, if you don't have enough knowledge on something, you don't speak on it. And being homophobic, it's unnecessary because like when you deep, it's like, why can't people just live their life without you complaining about it? The same way you complain about racist and how they don't allow you to do this, they always have to be racist. You're literally behaving like them.
Basically.
And the whole thing, like, he says something about how all these white people want to be using us just to get into the urban community, but I'm like, you allowed Dua Lipa to use you, you allowed Camila Cabello to use you, and now because they're turning on you, because they're speaking facts, you want to be out here playing the race card, because we're black, you want to use us as puppets just to get into our community. First of all, levitating, ain't no black person playing that.
I do know the song.
Literally, he's trying to say that she tried to use him to get that song into the urban community. Like, she makes good music, but no black person's playing that at a party. Sorry.
Let's be real.
Like, it's like when you want to use situations like that, and when you want to use that race card, be smart with it, or just don't say anything. I just don't get it. Like the homophobic thing, I'll just say, just leave it. Lil Boosie, people like that, they could just shut up, because I don't know why he was screaming on live, crying about Lil Nas X. If you hate the gay people that much, nigga, you're DL. You're like another
oh no.
To wrap up, I would just say that I still believe black women are not protected enough as they should be, and we need to protect black women way more than we do. Respect us, because I'm so tired of these dumb ass black men chatting their shit, yeah, dismissing everything we say about our assaults, anything that happens to us. They don't give a damn. I'm so tired of us being mistreated, and Tia can go to hell, and so can the baby. Really, truly, if you don't like what you see, don't watch it. Simples.
My final thoughts is stop speaking unprovoked.
Yeah.
Stop speaking unprovoked. That's it, bruv. Like, just keep your mouth closed, keep your views to yourself. But yeah, and please, just know where you're at. Just know your environment, because that was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in life. That was
Even Chris
dumb.
Brown said, "Shut up."
Wait,
A whole Chris Brown Chris slap him up brown. Like that one.
Don't.
Chris slap him up brown.
Don't. That's
Because he's
what
still
we're
hitting
not gonna
people. Chris slap him up brown. Even told the baby to shut up. That's when you know you're on the wrong.
It's a travesty. But this has been a Rare Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You guys want to plug your Instas or socials?
It'll be there, innit? Get that added.
Yeah, I don't remember for heart.
Cool. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Signing out. Bow.
Deuces.
Y'all niggas got me hot.